Hello, folks. Hope you're doing all right. Welcome to Stay Well with Dr. Zorba Pastor.
That's me. It is me.
Believe it or not, it's him.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, real, not virtual, not a
Real
ghost.
guy. I'm Karl Christensen, and I'm sitting across the desk from the real one.
Ba-da-da-ba-da-da.
The real one.
That's right. Dr. Zorba Pastor.
Do you like saying your own name? That's kind of... I feel weird saying I'm Karl Christensen every time we do this. It's always weird. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. We're going to dig into a new study that showed the shingles shot may help slow down dementia. Fascinating new stuff.
Oh, it's a really good study. It's a very, very impressive study. Kind of shocking.
Shocking. We like shocking
it's really
Zorba.
shocking, yeah.
Zorba doesn't get shocked very often, I feel.
No,
like.
I don't.
Not really.
I don't.
He's going to take a couple listener voicemails. He'll answer a listener email. We're going to hear from my mom, who has some great mom jokes. We'll also hear from the Grammar Cops. Zorba loves them. And actually, more specifically, this is the Cannabis Cops.
Cannabis Cops.
Is that a
the
thing?
subgroup of the Grammar Cops. I can just see them. They barely even get up and move. They just hang around. The Grammar Cops
They're like the most laid back police ever.
They're on the couch all the time, smoking, eating
Yeah.
gummies, and pontificating. That's what
You think cops eat donuts.
That's
The
what
Cannabis Cops really eat donuts. The phone number to call anytime if you have a question for the good doc.
Such an image, isn't it?
I'm going to get in trouble for that. 608-492-9292.
You're already in trouble.
I am right now. 608-492-9292. That's our hotline. You can call that anytime. You can leave a message for us. We might play it on the show. Zorba might answer it. He loves hearing these voicemails.
I love answering. If you write our email, askdrzorba@gmail.com. That's ask, spell it out, askdrzorba@gmail.com. I love answering those questions. Send it to me. I answer lots of them. And if you do that, probably I'll answer yours. And we've got a great website, drzorba.org. There are a bunch of things on that website. You'll see some pictures, why we're doing this in the first place. And I don't know.
Lots of stuff. You can see his CNN interview, which that was a little while
that was
ago,
good.
but that was pretty fun. You can see his pictures from Tibet, all the great work he's doing over there. All right, we got a lot of show to get to here. Let's kick it off. This is our healthy living topic. This is new research. The shingles shot may actually slow down dementia.
It's a fascinating study. I mean, I read studies. A lot of studies are good. This is a weird, strange study that is fascinating. Okay. So first of all, dementia is bad. We know that. Okay. And we know there's a shingles vaccine. Now, you only give shingles vaccine to people who have had chickenpox, varicella. Now, you probably never had chickenpox.
I actually did have chickenpox when I was little.
So you had it. So in other words, probably after that, the varicella vaccine came in. So when you have chickenpox, varicella, the virus lives in your body. You never get rid of it.
Life.
You wall it off. Shingles is when the chickenpox virus reactivates that virus, and it lives in a neuron. Lives in a neuron. So when you've got it, you've got a very specific rash. Painful. It hurts. It's really not good. The shingles vaccine ups your immune system, so the shingle virus never rears its ugly head. You got it? You
Got
get the
it.
vaccine.
I'm following.
Less likely. Not everyone, but are less likely.
Okay.
So here we are now. It's out of Stanford Medicine. It's in Wales. Okay. They didn't have a lot of shingles vaccine, so not everyone could get it. So they limited to people who were 79, but people who were 80 were not able to get it. They had a line. If you were 79, I think it was like 78 or 79, because these were older people. There were a number of people before that. But once you were 80, you weren't eligible to get the vaccine when the vaccine first came out, okay? So you've got 79-year-olds and 8-year-olds. There's only a 1-year difference or less than 1 year difference between them. Once you crossed 80, you don't get it. So they compared the people who were 79 and got the vaccine, not everyone got it, to the people who were 80, an equal group of people who were 80, who, of course, did not have the vaccine. And it turned out, in this whole program, there were 280,000 people from the age of 71 to 88 who enrolled in the program. But they only compared the 79-year-olds to the 8-year-olds, to the 80-year-olds, okay? They followed them over a 7-year period. Remember, it's the government. They've got all the data and all the records. And lo and behold, the people who had the shingles vaccine were 20% less likely to develop dementia.
That's significant. Wow.
Very significant. We're talking about 79-year-olds compared to 80-year-olds, so age is not a difference. And we're also not necessarily these are people who wanted to get the vaccine. You might say, well, are you comparing people who wanted and didn't want? No, everyone in the program who signed up wanted to get the vaccine. The 80-year-olds were not able to get it. The 79-year-olds were able to get it. Okay, and it turned out there was a 20% reduction in dementia. Why is that? We don't know. But maybe immunity has a lot to do with this. We don't really know. We don't know how viruses play a role. But in any case, it's an extremely important study. It's sort of a natural way of randomizing a study. You couldn't do that in real life and say one group can get it, one group can't get it. It's that in this case, you did it that way because it was limited. The 80-year-olds were unable to get it. So I think it's another, there are a couple of take-homes from this. First of all, here it is, you get the shingles vaccine, which makes you the GSK shingles vaccine makes you 95% less likely to get shingles. Shingles is awful. For some people, it hurts a little bit, but for other people, it hurts a lot. I mean, it's a terrible thing. The vaccine works, get it. But there's something else. It shows, again, what vaccines can do in a positive way by pushing up the immunity in your life. And as you know, there's a kerfuffle in Washington because the people in power believe that vaccines are bad based on no science at all. A lot of them made a lot of money. RFK made, $10 or $20 million talking about, because he had the moniker RFK, talking about how bad vaccines are. And right now he's trying to get the CDC to get rid of as many vaccines as possible. You should have your right as a patient, for yourself or your children, to get vaccines if you want to, just like you should have your right not to take a vaccine if you don't want to. But the government should provide the information, and they should not take away your right. And they can take away, if they take away certain rules, insurance companies don't have to pay for the vaccine. And that means you get the bill. And effectively, that takes away your right because you have to pay money that the insurance company may have to pay for you.
If you have a question for the good doc, you can call our hotline anytime at 608-492-9292.
That's right, 608-492-9292. And remember, we love those emails. AskDrZorba@gmail.com. Spell it out, AskDrZorba@gmail.com. And don't forget, there's a website, drzorba.org, and you can see photos of us. Way to go.
Yeah.
And
want to see photos? You like seeing photos. Let's go to a voicemail now. Let's try to help out a caller from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin.
I just have a question about your feelings about hormone replacement therapy. I'm a 51-year-old, very healthy, exercise regularly, have no chronic issues, and I'm just wondering about the benefits of HRT, and I hear all kinds of scary things, all kinds of good things, but I would love it to hear your 2 cents. Thanks.
So hormone replacement therapy, HRT, has undergone kind of a variety of ways. First of all, we were putting every woman on hormone therapy. We would say it's good, it prevents heart attacks, prevents strokes, and it's good for the body. And then there were 2 studies that came out, I think about 15 years ago, 10 or 15 years ago, the HERS1, HERS1 and HERS2, that seemed to show that hormone therapy maybe, and I say maybe, was a cause of breast cancer and other cancers. So that came out, and hormone therapy bit the dust. In other words, it was exactly the opposite. It was like hormone therapy is bad, only give it in certain situations, be careful about it. Those studies and other studies that have been forthcoming have now begun to question whether or not that was the right decision. Now, science isn't a vote. We get information, we make decisions, we get new information, we make new decisions. Just like when you raise your children, you don't have one thing all the time. There's certain things that are there all the time, but you make different things when you're raising your kids, depending on what the situations are. So right now, hormone replacement therapy is coming back. There are a number of women who never got hormone replacement therapy because it hasn't been used for, we'll say about 15, 20 years, who now feel that they would be healthier had they had the opportunity to use hormone replacement therapy. One of them is a good friend of mine who is an obstetrician, OBGYN, and she said, I lost the opportunity to be on hormone replacement therapy. So I think for HRT, here's what I recommend. Number 1, go to your doctor, nurse practitioner, PA. Discuss it with them. Number 2, before you go in, you should read about it. Don't go to AI. AI is going to do a variety of other things. You can go to AI Second Opinion. Go to Mayo Clinic. go to Johns Hopkins, go to the University of Wisconsin, go to a variety of websites to look at that. After you've read that, then go to AI, which will then give you other websites to look at. But right now, things are changing, and you need good information as a woman to decide whether or not you need HRT and whether or not it will be good for you.
If you have a question for us, you can call the show anytime, 608-492-9292. You can email Zorba at askdrzorba@gmail.com, or you could post anything you want. Well, not anything you want.
That's
not
a little,
I was going to say
much.
on the Facebook page.
Good things.
Don't
good
post
things,
anything you want,
good
just
things.
the good stuff.
Good
No
things.
bad things.
All right, Zorba. Out in the open there.
I'm glad you caught
Where
me
did
on
that come from?
I don't know. Maybe my my id. Is that the right thing?
Id. You got it.
Was
Sure
it? Okay.
Sure, man. You got it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Id.
Thank you, Sigmund.
Okay.
Thank you, Sigmund.
All right, Zorba, let's do a listener.
Maybe that's your other name.
Sigmund. Okay.
Sigmund Christensen.
Sigmund Christensen. That's a mouthful. Let's take a listener email. Following question came from Leroy in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, who writes, Dear Dr. Zorba, thank you for continuing to provide timely and important health information to the public on your new podcast. I love it. I listen to it every Saturday evening on my walk.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks,
on
Leroy.
your watch. See,
walk.
now that...
Walk.
Walk.
Not on the watch. Maybe on his watch, too. Who knows?
You can hear it on your watch.
You
I
can
can
hear
hear it
it
on my watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have to have Bluetooth earphone to hear it.
Not on my watch. Because I have a Casio.
I got it. Oh, you have a Casio.
But yeah, not on
or
my watch.
not on your watch.
Yeah,
meaning
exactly.
not on your watch.
Meaning not on my watch.
Right.
Sorry. Tangent here. I'll keep going. Leroy continues.
Are there tangent police?
There should be. And listeners, please let us know about that. Leroy continues. I'm a 71-year-old married male who recently did a Cologuard test. Mm-hmm. My last one 3 years ago was negative. There's no family history of colorectal cancer or polyps. I have had several colonoscopies since I turned 50 with negative results. So my healthcare provider and I agreed to just screen with Cologuard until now. How concerned should I be? I believe my healthcare provider will contact me shortly to arrange for a colonoscopy, and we're going to go from there. What are my chances of just benign polyps? I have no issues with regular, normal bowel movements, or as you like to call it, Zorba, poop. Leroy, that's how you get your email read on the podcast. You just put poop in there.
Wait a minute. There's the bowel movement, but what comes out of the bowel?
Poop.
Not movement. Poop.
Oh, right.
But Cologuard has been approved. If you're low risk and you're negative, you can continue with Cologuard. And right now, it's Cologuard every 3 years. Whether or not that'll change is something different. But you don't need a colonoscopy. Now, some people say, I'd like the first one to be a colonoscopy, and the rest of the times they'll be Cologuard. But the reality is Cologuard is okay for low-risk individuals. The gold standard is colonoscopy, but there's an error rate in colonoscopy, too. I mean, that's the nature of the disease. Nothing is 100%.
Okay. Good
So
information.
Continue with it.
That was good. All right. If you have a question for the good doc, you can just email us at askdrzorba@gmail.com. We also have this website, Zorba. What is that?
That's right. It's drzorba.org.
I'm just pointing at
Spell
paper
it
now.
out, drzorba.org. Thank you. Okay, Karl, it's no secret that you and I both love coffee, and we often talk about its health benefits on this podcast. And I've been drinking Just Coffee Cooperative for years, and I love their Bike Fuel blend.
And I love their Humdinger blend. Just Coffee is certified B Corp, which means they went through a rigorous assessment to measure their impact on workers, community, environment, customers, and company structure.
Use code ZORBA10 for 10% off your entire order on their website, www.justcoffee.coop. Just Coffee Cooperative, justice from the grounds up.
All right, Zorba. My mom likes to write jokes.
Yes.
She loves it. She
You
likes.
do it late at night or in the morning?
We should have her on. We should ask her, do a little deep dive on when does she write her material. I'll ask her. I'm not really sure. She lives in Minneapolis and I live in Madison.
Far
so
away,
yeah, next time I visit, I will ask her about her process. Anyways, they're great jokes and they're called mom jokes. Mom jokes.
What are the 3 most important factors when looking for a shoulder pain specialist? Dislocation, dislocation, dislocation.
You like that one?
That I like. That I like. I like
Medical
that.
jokes.
like
That'll get
that.
you every time. Good job, Mom. Nailed that one.
That was good.
That was good. Let's do a voicemail. Should we help someone out?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
You're
Go
great
for
at
it.
helping people out. This is a listener from Shawano County, Wisconsin.
I have a question about rhubarb. A friend of mine looked it up on the internet, and rhubarb is high in calcium oxalate. So it said anyone who's had a kidney stone should not eat rhubarb. Is that true? And also rhubarb is high in vitamin K, which thickens your blood, so you should be careful about that. Is this true, or can I eat all the rhubarb I want? Because I eat a bowl of rhubarb sauce every day.
That's
and
a lot of rhubarb.
My blood tests from the VA clinic are outstandingly good, except for glucose is almost twice as much as the normal range, 175, as opposed to a range of 70 to 99. Is there any problem with that? Thank you.
Why don't you do the glucose one first?
Well, he has diabetes. If his blood sugar is 175,
Oh, really?
If
That's
it's
high.
fasting, anything above, basically that's in the diabetic round. Just look it up and you'll see what the number is. I think it's 124, 125 makes you a diabetic. I don't have a computer in front of me.
So he should look into that.
175 is definitely a diabetic.
Yeah.
And it's not good. That number should be down. The drug that you would often use is metformin, but it may be lifestyle because he's eating a bowl of rhubarb every day. That's a lot.
Every
You
day?
must
That's a
really
lot
love
of
it.
rhubarb.
The answer is yes, we believe that if you have rhubarb because of the calcium oxalate, probably not a good idea to eat rhubarb because it produces more calcium oxalate in your bloodstream and causes stone. But I've never looked it up. I don't know if it's an old doctor's tale or, if it's really scientifically proven, but it is considered to be one of the things you tell people not to eat. So that's about it. But having a bowl of rhubarb every day means you really
rhubarb.
You really
Dude
love
loves
rhubarb.
rhubarb.
But it might be that rhubarb that he's eating every day could be causing his diabetes.
Could be connected.
Because he may be eating too much rhubarb.
Yeah.
I'd stop the rhubarb if you can do it. It sounds like he's addicted to rhubarb. He has...
Is that a thing? Rhubarb addiction?
Rhubarbphilia. Rhubarbphilia.
Wow.
Rhubarbaphilia.
Rhubarb. Oh, yeah, you got to get the,
Rhubarbaphilia. You got to make a
Get the
barbie in
emphasis
that.
right.
Yeah, rhubarbaphilia.
We don't talk about rhubarb enough on this show.
No, we
I'm
don't.
learning
No, we
right
don't.
now.
Do you like rhubarb?
You know what? I used to have a rhubarb pie. I think my mom made that. I remember having it. Maybe my grandma made it. What I loved more than rhubarb pie when I was a kid was just the word rhubarb. I was fascinated with
You
this.
like the word rhubarb.
It's just cracked me up as a kid.
And you mean people would say rhubarb and you started laughing?
I would babble a lot as a kid, and I'm seeing it now in my 10-year-old. But
So-
I would say just rhubarb all the
So
time.
I know what you could say to your 10-year-old, and your 10-year-old would babble.
What?
6, 7. Even you're laughing.
He you know what's funny? He says that's over now, and he's like the new thing is 41.
No,
So
41 is
whatever
still
you
not
want,
as good
take
as
with that.
6, 7.
It's not as good.
41 is not the same
Yeah.
as 6, 7. It may be over, but 41 is not going to replace
6, 7 is still there. I was in a band in high school, and we had a song called that I named Magic Rhubarb.
Really?
That's how much
That's
I
great.
love the word
Great.
rhubarb.
How
So-
successful was it?
Not at all. We played like 3 shows. We played a house
shows?
party once. We played at a
Magic
school
Rhubarb.
talent show. We were called the Dirt Brothers.
The Dirt Brothers, that's right.
Anyways, more rhubarb on the show I feel like we should do. All right, Zorba. On the old radio show, we used to do a recurring segment called The Grammar Police. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I do.
But due to circumstances we
Beyond
don't
our
need to bore
control.
you with. Yeah, beyond our control. We decided.
now have the grammar cops.
We do. And it used to be for just a mere second, it was called grammatical sabbatical.
that's right,
And Zorba did not like that
Dish
at all.
that. Grammatical, sabbatical, too many syllables.
Too
not
academic.
enough time.
But this one, Zorba, comes from the Cannabis Cops.
Okay.
I mentioned them earlier. I
They're
think we're
subgroup.
excited for this.
So those
subset.
are the Cannabis Cops, part of the Grammar Cops.
Yeah.
So those are the boys and girls, the guys, who are sitting on the couch, right?
Yeah.
They don't get off the couch. They just pontificate and eat.
They do.
They
They're
have bags
such
of
mellow
chips
officers
and
of
candy
law.
and everything like
Yeah.
that. They're just hanging out there, just giving instructions, but not getting up much.
Yep. Here's the Grammar Cops.
We got a grammar situation here.
Grab a cop. Watch your grammar. Grab a cop.
Tapping along to the beat.
I got to tell you,
Tap
that's
it
one
along.
of my favorite. It's one of my favorite transitions.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. This is an email from Mike. Dr. Zorba, awesome show. That's a good start. THC gummies are readily available on the interweb. Why drive so far? I think you were talking about driving to Illinois, I'm guessing, to get gummies. Illinois. Gotcha. Sorry. Why drive so far when it can be delivered to your mailbox? As a long time pot smoker, I have done my homework, and you'll find plenty of gummies in various strengths and prices. Unlike pot, which I bought from strangers, gummies are different. Who could I trust? Believe it or not, I buy mine from Cheech and Chong. They have a reputation to uphold. Strange reasoning, maybe, but who else can you trust? And I think, and by the way, listeners, they're not a sponsor of us, but Cheech and Chong is a brand of marijuana gummies and
Cheech
products and
Chong,
stuff. Yeah,
of course.
they're not. Maybe they will sponsor us. Who knows? But what do you think about that? Getting some mail order instead of making the drive.
I'm still stuck in the Cheech and Chong.
Did you watch that movie? The their movies?
Of course,
well, good, because I got a clip for you.
You've got a clip for the movie?
Go ahead. We can't mention Cheech and Chong.
Let's get the clip.
Without rolling out a Cheech and Chong
clip.
clip.
Go ahead, go for it.
All right. I went through. So Up in Smoke was, I don't know if it was their first movie. I think that was their most popular movie, though. 1978, Up in Smoke. This is a scene where Cheech and Chong, they just took some LSD. They get pulled over by the cops. Went like this.
Hey, roll down your window.
What? Keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
Hey, man, don't man. The cops, man.
Where I gotta roll down the window, man.
Can I see your license, sir?
What?
Your license. Where's your license?
It's on the bumper, man, back there, man.
No, I mean your driver's license.
Oh yeah, I got my driver's license, man. That just sounded so real funny, man. Hey, your mama.
Do you remember that movie?
Yes, I do.
You must remember that movie.
I do remember that movie.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
It's a classic, Cheech and Chong.
That's right.
I'm not going to pass up an opportunity to do a Cheech and Chong clip on the show.
So wait, were they the grammar police, Cheech and Chong?
Well, they were just getting pulled over. I see. They had a lot of movies. That might be the only one I've seen.
There we go. Yeah, the only one you remember.
Yeah, there you go. Any Cheech and Chong fans, chime in. Let us know. Does Zorba need a visit from the Grammar Cops? Email your violation to askdrzorba@gmail.com. Or what else could we do, Zorba?
You could go to our website, drzorba.org, or you could call us up at 608-492-9292.
92. Just keep dialing 92.
That's right.
All right, we did a lot today. We learned a lot.
We did.
learned about the shingles vaccine could slow down dementia.
Right.
Really good research there.
Totally.
You helped out a caller about HRT.
Yes.
Yes. And you helped out a caller with, let's see. Oh, yeah, you talked about some rhubarb and glucose.
Right.
We talked about Cologuard, and we heard a mom joke, and we just heard from the Cannabis Cops.
Right.
Cannabis Cops.
The
We learned a
subgroup.
lot here.
The subgroup.
Yeah.
They don't do much, but they're still there. That's exactly it. So listen to us. We love the stuff that we're doing. We hope you listen to us. If so, tell your friends to listen to us too. We're doing really, really well. We've got lots of listeners, always looking for more. Our goal is to give you good, curated information that you can rely on, that it's going to help you make the decisions that are best for you and your family. And that's why I always say the most important thing you can do is stay well.